If you're single right now and you're okay with being single and you finally feel comfortable with where you're at, you're cool with yourself, you're cool with being alone, do not let someone derail you, okay? A couple months ago, about 2 months ago, was finally at that point, okay? I was so cool post-grad, going to grad school, like working, doing my thing, telling my friends, for the first time ever, I feel like I don't need a boyfriend. My relationship with God is solid. I feel really grounded in myself. And if someone comes along, I honestly don't even know if I want to be in a relationship right now.
You know what's really scary, man, is I've actually seen a lot of these kinds of women. You know, they'll come out here, they'll claim to be like Christian women, godly women, you know, they'll attend churches and things like this, but they don't actually behave like godly women. Okay, they're out here, you know, they've had a string of boyfriends, a string of situationships. They talk about how they don't need no man and how they're comfortable being single. Like, what are we even talking about here, man? I've seen, you know, I can't remember who it was. He was covering dating applications, man, and excuse me, dating profiles. And there's so many of these women out there who, like, they'll put Christian on their profile. They'll put, oh yeah, I'm a woman of God, and then half their crap on their profiles is just them half unclothed. None of it lines up, man. I think it's really disturbing.
What happens? Someone came along. Someone came along out of the blue, peeks their little head out. Hey, someone I had matched with on Hinge at the beginning of this year and ghosted because I wasn't into him, hits me up again. Hey, we start talking, and I thought we hit it off.
Wait, okay. So you matched with this guy. Let's just make sure we understand this correctly. This woman matched with the dude and then said, but I wasn't interested in him anyway. So chances are, I'm just going to guess here because these women oftentimes just lie. The dude probably rejected her. So now she's, you know, now she's saying, oh, I wasn't interested anyway. But it's funny how women will match with a guy and then claim that she wasn't interested and that she ghosted him because she wasn't really that into him. Ridiculous, man.
Him and I are kicking it for a bit, having a great, what I thought to be a great time. And at 23 years old, I got broken up with for the very first time in my life last night. And I'm not trying to say that to flex. I'm just saying, like, holy shit, the feeling sucks. Mainly because this guy asked me to be his girlfriend on Sunday. Yesterday was Wednesday. But, like, I was fine. I was fine being single, and now I'm back to square one. So, like, I shouldn't have let anyone bother me. If you're in that phase right now where you're single and doing okay, just ride that train a little longer. You don't.
Wait, I thought you were happy being single. I thought you were a Christian woman who had found her purpose in her job or whatever it is that she was talking about earlier. So why is it an issue if a man breaks up with you? You know, again, I thought you were all about that single life, all about I don't need no man. Okay, but then of course that attractive guy comes along from the dating application, and now all of a sudden you want to be a girlfriend. Oh, wait a minute, you get broken up with. And just by the way, guys, this woman, I think she said she was 23, and she said that she's previously broken up with all of her boyfriends. Notice plural. Like, please understand, gentlemen, these women go through so many men, it's not even funny. And that's only counting, you know, the boyfriends. Lord knows how many situationships and hookups this woman has had, and she's 23 years of age. Like, these are the women, man, who, like, they'll come along and they'll say that they're Christian and they're godly women, but if you try and date them, they will just ruin your life. They'll treat you like garbage.
Need a relationship, okay? People will be sent to you to derail you or to, like, just waste your time. But as a believer, I have to see it as, you know what? God was protecting me from something. There were red flags there that I saw that I chose to ignore, but, like, I don't have to deal with that anymore, I guess.
Yeah, so just by the way, women always ignore red flags if the man is attractive. Let's be real, a lot of the times when women see red flags, they're actually attracted to red flags. You know, every single woman, if you were to ask her about her ex-boyfriend or ex-husband or whatever, they're always like, oh yeah, he's such a narcissist, he's a terrible man. And it's like, okay, well, if he was so terrible, why were you with him? Why did you marry the guy? Why were you with him? Why did you chase him? And they never have an answer, guys. Again, if a man's attractive, he can have 500 red flags and it doesn't matter. And oftentimes the women will just straight up chase the men who don't care about them, who don't message them, who don't talk to them, who actually have no interest in them, who have a bunch of red flags. And just by the way, when women say red flags, usually the translation is, he doesn't give me enough attention. That's all that it really comes down to. You know, women will throw around words describing men as horrible people so liberally, it's absolutely disgusting.
And as a believer, I should be taking this time to just really root myself in my faith and think to myself, you know what? Like, I'm lucky to have this time. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Like, I'm lucky to have this time where it's just me and God alone, and I can lean on him for strength in these times where I'm just like, really, what just happened? But anywho, that's it. Stay single and read your Bible and trust in God. Mwah.
Yeah, guys, the 23-year-old Christian woman who, you know, is excited to be single, who doesn't need no man, but is also upset because Chads break up with her, you know, the ones that she's matched with on these dating applications. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go into the next clip.
It's Friday night and I am just chilling at home. I am eating a little piece of tuxedo cake here. I'm drinking my cider. I have a cat. She's somewhere around here. And you know what? Do you hear that? It's beautiful, isn't it? There's nobody yelling. There's nobody crying. There's nothing. It's peace. Like, this is peaceful. I'm 30 and this is so peaceful. And I think, like, my mom did not have this chance. My grandmothers did not have this chance. Their grandmothers and their moms did not have this chance. Like, nobody in my lineage. There's no other woman that got to do this.
Am I the only one who finds these women incredibly disturbing? Like, they always make these videos talking about how they're independent from men. You know, like, oh, look at me, I have my cat. Which, by the way, poor animal, by the way. Guys, I'm not a fan of, like, I'm not a cat person. I wouldn't own a cat. But I actually empathize with the cats when they end up with women like this. You know what I mean? Like, these women, they go out there, they get these cats. The poor cats don't have a damn choice. And now the cats are stuck with these women who probably have some sort of drinking problem, you know, definitely attitude problems. It's just a sad situation all around. But she's saying, listen, you know, I have an opportunity that my mother doesn't have, or didn't have, rather. I have an opportunity that my grandmother didn't have. And of course, what she's referring to is, I suppose, living separately from a man. And she says, listen, there's no crying, there's no yelling. Now, just by the way, if you're a woman, but first of all, men don't generally, you know, scream and make all of this noise and cry. I can't really think of any scenarios where that would happen. Are you just like rage baiting your man at home? Are you trying to upset him? I wouldn't put it past these women, guys. Like, you've got to understand, living with these women, if you were going to do that, is incredibly stressful. I don't recommend that men do that. Let's continue.
Nobody in my lineage. There's no other woman that got to do this. It's just great. Like, I broke the cycle, babe. I did it. I did it.
Yes, and now you can be strong and independent, and you can go work until retirement, and you can have fun being by yourself. It's so weird to me, guys, that these women, like, they have to keep up this guise of, like, being oppressed at all times. Like, yes, now you have to work. Yes, now you have to pay your own bills. And I don't buy this whole, you know, this happiness charade that these women have on TikTok, man. I think these women get to, you know, 30, 35, and they start to regret being by themselves.
I did it. I did it. And if you're wondering, no, I am not single. This whole, like, oh, you're single. No, I'm not. I got a man. He's amazing. But this isn't about him. This is about me. Like, it's Friday night and I am just chilling at home.
These women are so weird, man. They're so weird. Like, why would you get on TikTok and, like, make a video talking about how you're 30 and you're just happy and content living by yourself? I think that's what she's referring to. And she has, like, a different life path to her mother and grandmother. So strange. And this is, by the way, this is why men don't want to date these women as well, is because they define themselves by being independent from you. It must suck. First of all, this woman's boyfriend is probably imaginary. Okay, but if he does exist, he's probably getting cheated on. You know, like, these women are so damn psychopathic. If you were going to try and have relationships with them, they're always going to justify treating you like crap because they're oppressed. You know, like if this is the kind of woman, guys, where like if you catch her cheating on you, it'll be your fault. It'll be absolutely your fault 100% of the time. But guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.